Okay, here you go. I love this. I love family. Everybody knows I love family because I got the best family in the world. But everybody has a favorite. And my favorite cousin is Josephine Morales. I'm not going to tell you where she lives because after y'all start seeing this, oh, I just got some money from somebody I did something with for a TV show. Talking about TV, the dinner was great. Josie has been supporting me since forever, not money wise, but like there, patting me on the back, go strong, this and that. Whenever I was down, all of a sudden Josie's there, giving me an uplift in my life because my life wasn't always perfect. But Josie, I see you finished putting the dishes away. Let me ask you, you said something about a surprise.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh. What? Look at this.
So I call my cousin movie star Mikey.
Put it closer.
But I got this custom-made patch from my cousin Mike. And he goes, they know me as Mike. And he is an inspiration to me. He's been a major influencer in my life. And I'm going to get emotional. And so I had this custom patch made for him because he's always been a movie star, regardless of whether he's on film or not.
Wow.
He's this amazing person. And, you know, we come from a special family. We come from a family of people that love. We come from a family of, you know, we're there for one another. And he's one of my additional 6 brothers. And, you know, I have 8 of my own, but the Muñiz men to me are some of the best. And I'm so happy tonight I got to speak to my other cousin, Gil. Even though everybody says Edwin's my favorite.
Edwin, excuse me, everybody.
Is,
everybody,
okay.
I don't have a problem with my brother Eddie being her favorite cousin because she's my favorite cousin. But if I'm number 2, I'll take it. I'll take it.
You know,
and all my other cousins, I love you guys just as much. But sometimes you gotta have a favorite in your life.
And all the guys, I'm just a lucky, lucky female to have all these men in my life that they not have only been good husbands to their wives, they've been amazing dads, and the legacy of it just carries on in their children, who's like on a baseball team and who's got accepted into medical school and who is like a regional manager of Bob's Furniture.
You know
like,
who that is? That's my
out.
videographer, Richie.
Exactly.
And who's?
Movie star Mike. We love him. And it's just like, you know, when you grow up like this and...
Can I put it on?
Of course,
Go ahead,
please,
finish talking while I do this.
You know, and families...
Every
family is dysfunctional. And I always say it's the level of dysfunction that someone has. And we have a lot of fun in ours. And we've had our challenges, our ups and our downs. But at the end of the day, what has kept us together has been the love that we have for one another. And Mikey is truly a successful story, as is Gil, as is some of my other cousins who have gone through challenges in life and they got it together and fixed themselves up. And I couldn't be prouder to be,
I'm back.
you know, they're the Martinez side of my family.
That's
they're
right,
from my
Mommy.
mother's side. And my Titi Kucha did an amazing job as a young widow with all of her boys. And,
Since 1972, she just raised everybody.
And it's just, you know, I couldn't be prouder of my family. And we're not perfect and we're not the most chicest, but honey, the one thing that is runs deep and hard is our love for one another.
All right, everybody knows I talk a lot, and the thing is that Josie is a talker too. And let me tell you something. Give me a second or two. It's gonna go on for you don't mind, right? We can still talk because I like to put stuff on video because y'all know I love to post. And when I'm with somebody I really love, like yesterday with my daughter and my grandkids, my great grandkids, and family and friends, I videoed everything. But by the way, it looks good. I put on my hat because I want to look like
so chic.
I just want to do a little
That's right,
a little
baby.
history of Josephine because when I get with this girl, recently we've always been close. We've always met. Me and Vicky, my wife, we used to go to our house when she was in the Bronx or there, we would go there. We would go for dinner. She would open the door for us, and it's always good to be close. But we reconnected again. I connected with her friends, right? Very two good friends. I don't know which one's the best friend of the two because I don't want to start an argument with them. And her cousin and his friend. So I'm not who.
Cousins on the Morales side.
On the Morales side.
And
But,
Martine.
and Martine and Terry. Who's
and
the best
Terry.
friend? Should I ask you or no? Leave it like that. Don't say which one's the.
I love them like I love my cousins for different reasons.
Okay, there you go. But I had dinner with them. We came here. But the thing is that every time I get with this girl, she got me on the verge of tears. I'm talking about just because the reality of speaking about life, because my life wasn't perfect. I was homeless. I was almost dead. And she's like always there from when I was growing up. When I was a comedian for like 25, 30 years, she would bring a girlfriend to the club and stand up New York, and you would come over, keep track of what I was doing. When I was homeless, she was like, she's just said, what did you do when I was on the drinking and stuff?
So I started going to Al-Anon because I didn't know how to help my cousin. And Al-Anon taught me how to speak to people that are going through these challenges. And, it's like you don't abandon family. You join the troops to get into the other side. And I was part of that army.
Yeah,
I was part of that army.
I didn't know, but really, in a way, it probably God said, "Oh, let's help him." This girl Josi, she's
So wait, the funny thing is, so my cousin Gil, who we were talking
Gilbert,
to tonight,
yeah. Oh,
my
yeah,
cousin
yeah.
Gil, we were chatting tonight, and he lives in Far Rockaway, which is where I had my teenage years and 20s.
Well, we don't want to talk about that here.
His daughter's son, boyfriend, goes to the church that I grew up in, the church that I got married in.
And you dealt in and you worked there, whatever you did, whatever.
I was just like, and that was a church that when prayer requests went up, I said, don't forget my cousin Mikey. And when Mikey was going through what Mikey was going through, Full Gospel Tabernacle stepped up to the plate and prayed for him.
Wow.
And all they knew it is like Josie's cousin Mikey. And, God answers prayers, and I couldn't be happier than the prayers that he answered.
I just found this out tonight. I didn't know that she did all that. But I guess I must be a person that deserves to be saved. But the thing is this, I'm 67 and I've been through a lot in my life, and I'm the way I am. And some people, they're going to be like, oh, this guy. I'm open, I'm happy, I make friends. And let me tell you, Josie, she said about the Al-Anon, she told me some of her stories, and I'm like, I listen, and I be getting chills and listening because I lived it. Like when we went to Daisy's mother's funeral, and she saw me there, and she was like, oh man, I wasn't looking like, and then when Vicky passed away, and that was really like, whoa, that hit me. When my mother passed away, that hit me. But my brothers, my sister, but my father. But when Vicky passed away, she said she thought that was like, I don't know what was it. What was it you said? You said
I wasn't happy because I said this is not my cousin. Let me tell you something.
I was drug free. Still, I was already drug free, but it wasn't the drugs. It's just like
his whole demeanor had changed. And the one thing about the Muñiz men that I was always, I'm proud of all of them, but they were always fine-looking men. Fine-looking men. I was like, look how good-looking my cousins are.
Ooh, lucky I'm an actor because I could act fine.
Just looked like he aged like 20 years, and we're the same age.
Yep.
And I was like, nope, this is not my cousin.
Our mothers decided to get pregnant at not the same night, but the same in the same year. The same year.
And the funny thing is that I was just like, Lord, this can't be his life. And I just said, God, whatever it is that you have for him, bring it to fruition. And the beauty of that is that God answered yet another prayer when it came to Mikey and me. And the doors opened up, and he said, Joe, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I was just like, you go, Mike, you go. And he changed, and it's sort of like God just blew fresh air into his lungs and gave him this rebirth, this renewal, where he now then started a second career. And I don't know if you remember, but I used to tell you, it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders started his business at 65.
You have told me.
And I used to say to him, I said, Mikey, my father, Ernesto Morales, used to say, La vida se acaba cuando se acaba. Life
I
is
think
over.
he was like 101 when he
No,
100?
96.
No, I call it 100. 96 is still,
And he goes, life is over when it's over. And that means that as long as there is breath in your lungs and you can walk and you can do things, honey, that means that you still have an opportunity to do things. And Mikey's a living story to that.
That's going to be towards the end because
Living testimony.
this right here, because I wanted to do something with Josie because, we talk, we have a good time, but I wanted something on video. I wanted something to last so people could watch because maybe they could use this as a hope and incentive for themselves in whatever they go through. Whatever they're going through in life,
Amen.
Hope and incentive, because she mentioned, Colonel Sanders. I started becoming a movie star because I'm not going to be proud to wear this. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, damn, look at this guy wearing a jacket. All right. Look, let me tell you something. I love it. I started this when I was 64 years old. All right? Josie was there from throughout everything I did in my life. I was there with stuff that she did. Edna was there even more for her, but that's another story. That's another video.
No, God, use all my cousins. That's the beauty of a big family, puppy.
I have this, we have a group text and with the family. We have a group Facebook page. I got my Facebook page. Everybody knows. I think they get tired of me posting, but Josie and a few other people, I'm not going to say their name, they're always like, oh yeah. And people that are background actors with me, they be saying, yo, I love your stories. I love hearing this because they're in the same boat and they like, oh, it'll push them even further to do this.
Right.
I've been getting lucky. 235 TV shows, music videos, movies, documentaries, reenactments. I've got lucky in 3 years. I guess because I'm retired, so I got the time. And I'm all alone and lonely. Oh, but that's another video. That's another video. But the thing is that
mini violin. Don't feel sorry for him.
But I love it when it makes me feel good. Like when Joe, as an example, when she said, "Oh, wow, you like your story is inspiring for people, and you started so late in your life. You're never too old. You're never too old."
Amen.
And I'm gonna give you this example. I love what I'm doing. I love the TV, the movie. I love to be on screen. I'll be like, and I say to myself, I can't believe this. I'm like so excited, and people say you deserve it. And the way you were in life, and believe it. They say because you're a hard worker and you work for it. I do work for it. Everybody should work for whatever. The thing is this, that no matter what I do, I have never failed in my life in anything I did. Never, ever failed. And you're all saying, what is this guy? Everybody fails. I said, no. I have never failed because I've always tried. If you try,
Amen.
You're not a failure.
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
If it don't work out, you didn't fail. You failed if you don't try. So you understand what I'm saying? So that's my thing. I never fail. So I'm doing all these things, and I can't believe where I'm at. And I've met famous actors. I've worked these vertical series I do with these people. A lot of young and older actors. They keep in touch. I got a network, but it's my daughter Michelle. She surprised me yesterday. Not that I'm surprised, but I was surprised. She said, "Ted, you know that man? We came out the restaurant, and the man, I just saw him. We talking for like 2 or 3 minutes." I said, "No, I just met the man, and we're talking." And she said, "Oh, wow." And she says to the man's friend that's at the door, holding the door for the guy to go in to the Outbacks in Maryland, she says, "Wow, they just met." He says, "Yeah, but your father looks like that famous actor." And she said,
one of my favorites.
They say sometimes I look like Jeff Goldblum, but she
This
said
is
Jeff
true.
Goldblum.
I said that.
And then Michelle says, "Yeah, Jeff Goldblum." I said, "Jeff Goldblum." And she says, "Yeah, but," then she tells the man, this is where I was like, she said, "My father's an actor." I'm like, "What?" She be advertising it. When we went to the restaurant, we always go to the same restaurant. My boy, Nate Pack, look for him on Facebook, that's my man, best waiter in Maryland. We walk in there, 11 of us waiting for her brother and fiance and son to come. It's gonna be 14. All I hear is somebody screaming, "Yo, it's my man, movie star Mike!" So he comes hug me. I just walked to my car. The nurse at my doctor on my block. I'm walking. I got my cane in the car, and I'm walking, and she says, "Oh, look, it's the movie star." I'm like, I've given out autographs actually to people that have asked. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear this with pride. And if anybody got anything to say about it, too bad, because you know what? I'm in a situation where I could wear it. I'm happy that people support me, and I'm loving it. I'll be a fool if I don't put it on. My girl, come here, Coco.
Come on, Coco.
Oh, she don't want to. Oh,
Oh, she
no,
will.
you
You
can
gotta
see,
go
I see, I'm scared of dogs, right? Come on, Coco.
Come on.
All right. Oh, well, she's on me. Oh, man, I started getting a little, I was a little worried. She might stomp on it or something. But here's the deal. Lovely evening. Love my cousin Josie. Love my family. I got a lot of support from my family. I'm not going to name names. They know who they are. I got a lot of support from friends. But there's certain people that really, I know, support me. And they'll never get tired of me. It's not bragging. It's just saying what I enjoy doing in my life. Because if you can't enjoy life, what is the reason for being here on this journey? You got to enjoy it. It's a journey. My stepson, he's like, and my daughter, they keeping, my friend Bobby, Angie, I said I was going to start naming names. Gil, he's like my agent. Joseph, my videographer, Richie.
I'm going to be the merch director.
My friend Neves, everybody support. My daughter, my grandkids love it. My GOL granddaughter, Ciara, my telephone granddaughter, Brianna, my baseball grandson, Noah, my future doctor grandson, right, Junior, and my youngest granddaughter, who's going to be just about anything she wants to be, because she's part of my daughter. And I'm telling you, my daughter, I love you more than anything in this world. I can't say I love you more than me, because what good am I going to be to you if I don't love myself and take care of myself? You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
I love that girl. But look what she gave me. 5 grandkids and my 2 great-granddaughters.
Knocking it out of the park.
Whoa, amazing.
Knocking it out of the park.
Amazing.
More than home run.
My family is the best. This is proof in the pudding right here. Miss Josephine Morales is still missed, but she's enjoying life. She's enjoying life.
That's right.
She got a big family, and I'm glad I'm part of it. But Hope and Incentive, Movie Star Mike, I'm out there you can see me on just about anything. And if you want to see me on anything, follow me on Facebook, Michael Muñiz, or on YouTube, Muñiz Firebird, or on Instagram, Muñiz Firebird. Or just follow this jacket when you see it walking down the street. Because I'm wearing it. Josephine, I'll give you 1 minute. Say whatever you want to say.
Sure, put me on the spot.
Go ahead.
I'm just, again, proud of him, his brothers, and just all of the accomplishments of these guys that, if my titi was alive, or if my uncle, if my tío Ernesto, because my uncle and my father had the same name.
Right.
If they were alive today, and to see the legacy that they left, it's just incredible. It's incredible.
Familia.
It's incredible. Family,
I'm lucky to be born into this family.
Me too.
And you're never too old to do anything. Oh, I love it. But this is she's not an interior decorator. She's an interior designer. So anybody out there looking for anything to be done, interior designing wise, this is the girl. She travels Florida,
South America.
South America. I just go to South Bronx. That's about it. South America. This girl does business. I'm talking about, amazing. But everybody in my family, I'm proud of everybody that does it, whatever they do. Because as long as you do what you do and you're really enjoying it, I'm happy for y'all. But I'm really happy with what I'm doing. I'm lucky. I got a great family. I'm a lonely old man. But with my family, I'm not lonely no more. I love y'all. This is Mike Muñiz, Josi Morales, and Coco Chanel over here. Thank you for listening. And hopefully I'll get more than one view. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.